One of the things I love about January in terms of movies is this is at the time we get like these really good 90-minute genre movies. I mean, yes, January is known as the dump month, but if you're like me, there's some treasure in there. And I think this narrative is actually changing. I think the whole dumpuary thing is kind of old because even though it's not doing as well as I'd like, something like Bone Temple is really awesome, really well made. It's part of a major franchise, and it was 28 weeks later after 28 years later was released. So I think that is changing, but on Netflix, we did get a new Joe Carnahan movie who was kind of made for January, and that is The Rip. Now, this a 90-minute solid thriller that I really enjoyed. This is, of course, a Ben Affleck and Matt Damon joint, and they are chewing it up to the hilt. This is essentially about Miami cops going in on a weird, suspicious tip. The movie will explain this, even if a little bit convolutedly, where they find millions of dollars. It's called a rip. Money that's been taken out of the system and now they need to put it back in. Or do they put it back in? Or do they steal it? This cast is insane because not only do you have the Damon Affleck of it all, but you have Stephen Yeun, you have Tiana Taylor. It is an amazing movie, and Joe Carnahan, who you also know from Smoking Aces, The Grey, where even though it's a really good meditation on masculinity and the wilderness, Liam Neeson does indeed punch a wolf. And this is kind of that kind of movie. It is very John Carpenter Precinct 13-esque. It's tight, it's to the point. As I said, I think the plot does get a little bit convoluted because this is a who is betraying who was actually wanting to steal the money, who is acting like they want to steal it, but really they're trying to flush someone out kind of thing. But all the performances are good. Look, is Taylor given enough to do? No. But she's kind of at the start of her acting career and she's already been going to be nominated for Academy Award. It's pretty much a lock. So this movie is just good. It is just solid. I was watching this with my partner, who's always a good barometer for these kind of things. Like if he has the patience for like high art filmmaking or he just gets engrossed in the story. And this is one where he's fully engrossed. And this is just a good time to sit on your couch and watch a solid genre movie in January.